Uh, okay. Hello everybody.
Oh, there was a shooting today?
God damn it,
Oh,
Alex!
two shootings.
Isn't that like an everyday occurrence to this point?
Sorry.
Hi everybody. Welcome to the Antibodies. I am your paranormal investigator slash journalist, Tristan, here to report on some very special paranormal activity, like our kaiju friend Alex.
Hey, I came in from a giant ring portal.
And then we are also investigating space kaijus, like our buddy here, Matt. And we're gonna compare and see what's the difference between a regular kaiju and a space kaiju. Hi everybody, welcome to our episode on Dandadan. We're in for a good time. Before we get too good into a good time, what have the buddies been up to this last week? Week and a half, 2 weeks. Week.
You know, it's been eventful, and I'm not talking about football. Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out, and Rematch Season 1 dropped, and 2XKO, the League of Legends themed fighting game, came out. The beta did, at least.
True.
Also, like, football, NBA season starts in, like, 3 weeks. Baseball playoffs start in, like, 2 days.
Sounds like you've had a
I'm very busy.
very busy time.
I'm very busy.
Nice.
So this is when
Good
you
busy.
have
Good
like 4
Happy
monitors, have every game going at one time with the Sonic Racing
One
going.
monitor, picture in picture in all the corners.
Ah, okay. Overlaid on top of your
Four man's
Sonic.
four screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the transparency down.
Yeah.
You can actually
No.
see your race. No?
No, I don't care.
You're just memorizing the
I'm-
track.
I know my lines, you know? I'm gonna win.
That's fair. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
As for myself, I watched Gachiakuta. It was alright. I'll probably finish the season and see how I feel. Tristan and I talked about this a little earlier.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and add it onto the list for next season, and then we'll have a more in-depth conversation. Because
True.
I don't think I'm satisfied with the one we had earlier. So we're gonna drag it out, and we're gonna make it messy, and we're gonna air our dirty laundry in front of the kids. So
Well, that's why we got kicked out of town, is because we were dirty. So
true.
shame on me. Shame on me for trying to do laundry and keep it clean.
2 Christmases.
I also started the Apothecary Diaries. So far I really like it. I need to go back to it. Yeah, don't me, Mister. I don't like Peacemaker season 1 because I don't want to interface with the main villains.
I don't like Peacemaker Season 1 because bugs crawling into people's holes is gross and things controlling people's minds is gross.
And that's why we killed them.
That doesn't make it less bad to have to deal with it.
It's dealt with.
It's like
Plus,
in Kaiju number 8. In Kaiju number 8. That's the exact thing that turned me off there. Was the combination of the two.
Well, the one that upset you happens after chapter 1. Yeah.
Well, it's because the first one wasn't mind control.
This is true.
No, it's
I will say
2 of the
I think
3 mortal
best,
sins. That's all.
I think my favorite part of Peacemaker season 1 is that the ending with Zack Snyder's Justice League is immediately cut at the beginning of Peacemaker season.
That was funny. They
It's
immediately
so good.
replaced like the high effort, like high budget Superman, Wonder Woman, fucking Flash, like quartet with Aquaman with
It's so
Guy
it's
Gardner.
pretty much yeah, it's so fucking good. It's so perfect. And then I don't think I talked about it, but I did finish it last week. I finished a book called James. Stop me if this sounds
And the
familiar.
giant peach.
No, it's about Jim from Huckleberry Finn, but like from his
The Office.
perspective. No, I wouldn't read a book about Jim from The Office. Not
Why
even
not?
my favorite character. That's not my favorite character.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure John Krasinski knows that.
Good.
He's going to be
Also
on the
let him know
podcast next week when we do One Piece.
That's fine. Oh, great. Now I can tell him that I don't think he was really a good Mr. Fantastic.
That's unacceptable. You can't say that. That's in his contract.
I am going to say that because it's true. Like, he visually looks like it, but he's not. He's not that guy. He's not that guy, pal. And then also Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And then what else did I play? I played something else. Oh, it doesn't matter because I haven't finished it. So I'll talk about it when I finish it because it's a game I had played earlier.
Yeah, okay.
But I never finished. I'll talk about it when I'm done.
Are we
What have you
talking
been up to?
Metal Gear Solid?
No, but I have been meaning to go
Persona
back.
5.
No.
You think I haven't beat
I was
Persona
gonna
5
say
twice?
Alex beat Persona 5. That's a given.
Persona 5 remastered.
Oh, Royal. That was the second time I beat Persona 5. I did the dungeon. I got the ending where my counselor that became the in-game final boss is now a taxi driver.
Excuse me? You said
I'm
we
so
can
sorry,
become
I
a taxi
actually-
driver?
I actually just ruined the ending of Persona 5 Royal if anybody hasn't played it. That is actually what happens.
Yeah, actually, that was something I needed to do to
Oh.
it's okay. That was just part of that was part of the rite of passage of like becoming a man in my culture was beating Persona 5 and
Persona 5 Royal
I don't know, I just think-
specifically.
yeah. I have to go
Not
speak
much
to my
has changed,
rabbi
but it is-
because I might be infantile forever now.
I think I talked to your rabbi and he said as long as you play Persona 3 Reload, the better game. My
rabbi's a woman.
Go. Oh, well. It's not what she told me. She said
As for
Could you
myself,
imagine that? A woman rabbi? Like the one I had when I lived in Texas?
crazy.
Not for long.
True.
No, she was a nice lady.
As for myself, I actually watched a lot of anime this week, which is crazy for someone that hosts an anime podcast, you know?
I haven't
Sometimes
watched
it's
shit
good
for
we-
anime this week.
sometimes it's good to do that, I guess.
Watched season 2 of Kaiju number 8, watched season 2 of My Dress Up Darling, watched season 2 of Call of the Night, watched season 2 of fuck, what else came out? Oh, I'm blanking now. Also watched Gachi Akata. So it's been a good time. It's been a good week. Good week.
That's good.
Dandadan season 2. Literally what we're about to talk about. That's why I blanked on it because we're about to go.
There was a
super
second
in-depth.
season?
I was about to say this, so it did just feel like one big season.
It should have just been one big
Weird.
season. I don't know why. Because, like, let's be real. I do kind of miss the days of getting a
They
solid
did the Jujutsu
24
Kaisen thing,
episode-
basically.
Yeah.
But Jujutsu Kaisen ended at a reasonable spot, though.
I mean,
They did not end at a reasonable spot for Dandadan.
No, not really.
season 2 ended at a reasonable spot.
Season 2 did. The last part of season 1 absolutely did at a reasonable spot.
Yeah.
That mid break of season 1 was really weird and awkward.
It really did feel like it was supposed to be a 24 episode season 1, and then it sounds like they may have had production issues, and they're like, fuck it, we're just going to release the first 12, call it season 1, and then release the second 12 and call it season 2. And I feel like it kind of shows.
Absolutely.
You know, it was a good time though. So speaking of Dandadan,
Oh, I have a question. What do you think of Kaiju number 8 season 2?
I actually enjoyed it. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I don't
Did
think
it
it
end off
was.
with someone losing their parent?
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent stopping point.
Uh, yeah, no, it was actually like super fucking hype. Um,
I disagree.
Well, too bad we're watching it.
I really liked the introduction of the kaiju that we're going to start facing, because they look very very interesting. And
He released his whole pack already?
yes,
Yeah.
that's where it ends off.
Beautiful.
So
Truly good moments.
it was hype. I had a good time. Super looking forward to it. Um, yeah, nah, that's all I'll say on that for now. Um, but speaking
Tokyo's
of,
gonna get fucked.
yeah, no, it looks like it. It looks so crazy, and then we get the introduction of some of the other numbered weapons, and it's hype. It's hype. I
it's
didn't
a
read
hype
it.
time.
I didn't read it like y'all, because I'm a filthy
Oh, just
anime
me.
purist. No, I'm kidding. There's so many things I'm gonna start reading after this week. Mainly Dandadan, probably Gachiakuta, or maybe I'll wait till the first season ends for Gachiakuta. I don't know. And then I'm thinking about Kaiju
That's
number
what I'm
8.
feeling. I'm thinking of picking up Dandadan because I really like the way this season ended.
I agree.
But also, but I'm not sure about that because I still haven't read much of Part 9, and I really want to go back to reading Part 9 of JoJo's JoJo Lands. Apparently, Poochie's showing up, which is crazy. Because when I read it, Rohan showed up, and it was actually Rohan. So why is Poochie here now? And if Poochie's here, and if heaven might be real.
Interesting.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for Dandadan, we have Science Saru doing the animation, which I'm a huge fan of Science Saru. We've done a lot of Science Saru stuff here, like Ping Pong the animation, Devilman Crybaby, Tatami Time.
I actually think we're gonna.
Yeah, y'all did Tatami Time Machine, right?
Yeah, the Tatami. Oh, we didn't do the
Or not
Johan
Tatami.
Time Machine Blues.
Yeah, you did.
But we
the
did
other
do
one.
the Tatami Galaxy, which is
That's what it
the
was.
prequel.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the sequel. But yeah, we will also, spoilers for the listeners, we'll be doing 2 more things from Science Saru later this year.
Scott Pilgrim takes off.
We will.
You wish.
Oh, Super Shiro. Very excited.
No, I mean, I'll say it. We're doing Heike Monogatari, and we're doing Inuo, which is a movie. We are.
Oh.
Yeah. They are ever so loosely connected, so it does make sense to cover them both because they came out around the same time too.
Okay. Okay.
So it's definitely one of those, like, they started working like on one of them, and then they're like, oh, let's go ahead and do the other thing too.
Interesting.
Makes sense. We've got Dandadan written by Yukinobu Tetsu, who looks like they did some secondary work helping out on. Where'd it go? I literally just had it. Looks like he was an assistant on Chainsaw Man and Hell's Paradise. So fun stuff. Fun stuff. And
good old
I got some bad
Fujimoto
news
assistant.
about the manga. The chapter that came out last week is fucking emotionally devastating.
Of what, Chainsaw
Like
Man?
for who?
Dandadan.
Oh.
Of which character?
I'm not going to tell you which character. I'm just going to tell you all of the readers are going to be disappointed.
But I just want to know which character to know if I will care.
The one character that's going to make everyone disappointed.
If I
So
had
Ira,
to
that's girl.
specifically list one character that I think is going to be the most devastated by it, I would say it's Okaroon.
Because Ira got with someone else.
I'm not gonna tell you that much.
Yeah, Ira got herself a real man.
She finally got to become the trad wife she was always meant to be.
Absolutely, she's living her best dreams.
Every time Harrison
best
Butker
life.
misses a field goal, a trad wife gets a STEM degree.
Yo, I learned an upsetting fact today. Did you know that the Super Bowl Sunday is the #1 day for domestic abuse?
You know, maybe
Sorry,
if
you just learned that?
maybe if the spouse didn't block the view of the TV, they wouldn't need to be taught a lesson.
Well, you see, sometimes if they hadn't been standing in that specific spot, the field goal would have been good, and maybe their team would have been champions.
True.
That's fair. Okay. Did you also
Honey,
know
why
that
wasn't your
small-
label facing towards the TV?
You know, it's also one of those things where it's like, you know, maybe that object that was thrown was meant for the TV, and the spouse just happened to get in the way to protect the TV.
That's the big one.
Hmm.
She got in the way. He was trying to punch the TV, and the spouse unfortunately intercepted the punch, much like Cooper DeJean in the Super Bowl.
I see. I guess this makes sense. And then one last thing before we go. Did you know that the small picture I just sent, that is the face of violence because their name is Chiquita?
I don't want to look at it.
It's such a small picture. Why is it so small? Well,
It's like a tiny baby mustard.
tell me about y'all's previous experience with this show. Have you seen it before? Have you read it before? I think we all know the answers, but please enlighten the audience.
So my first experience with Dandadan was that Eileen saw a TikTok about it, and then we watched the first episode, and then I started reading the manga like a week after that.
Makes sense.
Nice.
And it's pretty good.
Right on. As for myself, I first heard about it from the Volume 1 podcast. Bought the first 7 volumes of the manga. Only read 6 of them. Said, I'm not really liking Dandadan. And then
Interesting.
Chloe heard about Dandadan and said, oh, I want to watch it. And then I watched Dandadan and said, oh, I think I like Dandadan. And then the first part of season 1 ended, and I said, I don't like what just happened in front of my face.
Went right back to I don't like Dandadan.
Yep, my rating of season 1 will reflect it. But my rating of season 2 will show how I truly feel.
Okay. As for myself, I definitely watched the first 2 seasons as they were coming out weekly. Big fan. I just have the weird mental block of I really don't like reading manga that aren't finished, because then I hit a point where I get caught up and then I'm like, oh, time to forget about this for a year and then check back in to read 10 chapters and then forget about it for a long time again. But you know what? After the second season, I think I might just go ahead and read and get caught up and then inevitably let myself be disappointed when there's no more to read. For those that don't know, Dandadan is a story about a otaku paranormal nerd and a girl who is the granddaughter of a spiritual medium. And, you know, he tells her that aliens are real and she says that's not true. Ghosts are real. And he says that's not true. Aliens are real. And so they decide that they're going to have a contest to see who's right, and the loser has to be the other's gopher. And it turns out they're both right. He gets possessed, she gets abducted, and then, let the chaos commence. he loses his dongle and his little dongle berries. Gets said dongle back. Dongle berries did get lost in transit, so now they've got to hunt down the dongle berries. They find one. They run into some aliens again. Meet the Loch Ness monster. Get stuck in a town with a Mongolian death worm, and have a friend that also gets possessed by an evil spirit. So
but like good possessed.
good. Not mind controlled, but possessed regardless. And then we fight a giant kaiju from outer space that turns out to just be a suit, I guess. And that's basically everything. So let's dive into it. What did y'all like? What did y'all not like? Favorite bits? Let's dive deep in this.
Well, I think we wouldn't be genuine if we didn't bring up all the discourse about the use of sexual assault as a mechanism to show bad guys against the young teenage girls.
Yeah. The first time it happened.
How would we know? Hang on a second, though. Alex, you're a JoJo's fan.
Yeah.
I hear Araki loves dogs. Araki loves dogs.
You're correct.
Uh-huh. How does Araki use dogs to convey who the good guys and the bad guys are in JoJo's?
Well, if the dog's not getting a stand, if the dog doesn't get a stand and becomes the best member of the Stardust Crusaders, the dog dies.
Usually pretty gruesomely and graphically, right?
We didn't see Danny burning in the furnace.
We
did see a lot of the other dogs get brutally mutilated.
Yeah.
I saw Iggy get evaporated.
So, the limb I'm going out on here is that they're much less visceral about the implication of sexual assault than Araki is about the actual desecration of pets.
See, that's fair.
It's the same device.
I'm glad you went with
just one is gross and the other one is gruesome.
I agree with this. I'm glad you went with the dog thing and not with Steel Ball Run spoilers when it came to Araki, because in that case, that we're just back to the original point.
I know all about Steel Ball Run, and I'm very excited to share with you guys next season on the Antibodies podcast.
Yeah, you know all about Steel Ball Run. Who wins the race?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's wild that Matt is doing the JoJo's episode and Alex isn't, but when you make
did Matt actually call Steel Ball Run?
Yeah, did you not see my list? Go ahead, ask me anything about JoJo's. Quiz me about JoJo's facts.
Okay, what's Hot Pants Stan?
4 eyes. Ask another one.
Okay, who is Diego Brando?
He is the father and also the son in the Holy Trinity. Go ahead, next.
Okay. Is Scary Monsters Diego's natural stand?
No, scary monsters are not real.
I was gonna say it's not scary monsters, it's nice sprites, so good try.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Kind of based that it's a Skrillex song for the stand. I do appreciate.
Well, you didn't know Araki's a huge fan of the My Singing Monsters franchise?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why all of the stands are musical, like lyric references.
Okay, what is Johnny Joestar's pet? What animal is Johnny Joestar's pet, and what is their name?
It's a dog.
Manta Ray, and its name is Manta Ray.
Okay. It's a manta ray and its name is Manta Ray. It's very Peacemaker coded. Tristan, your guess was?
It's a dog, but the dog dies, so we don't actually learn its name.
It was a mouse, and his name was Danny.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You must
Do you
have
know
misheard.
What did the mouse do in the story?
Committed vile
on
offenses
Steel
against
Ball Run. I'm not
humanity.
It
kidding.
was given a
Okay,
cookie.
you know what?
It was given a cookie. The mouse was given a cookie, and
The motherfucker had the gall to ask for milk.
All right. You know everything about Steel Ball Run. You should be able to answer this one. What is the story of Steel Ball Run about? It says it
It's
in the very
basically-
first opening
it's
pages.
Basically, Uma Musume.
It's one of them lost their testicles, and instead of being golden, they're more of a silvery steel color, and so they're running after these steel balls.
It's true.
It's very much like a Dandadan ripoff, but we'll let it slide.
It's basically Uma Musume, but like to the theme of Rat Race. They even have it nailed like down to the point of like a Mr. Bean character winning.
Oh,
the
that
race.
was a good movie. That was a good movie, actually. I liked Rat Race.
I like Steel Ball Run.
I can't tell if y'all are taking a piss or if I'm holding a piss back because that was crazy. And I almost went over and grabbed my volume of Steel Ball Run so I could read it to you.
Yeah, you got to grade us.
I'll be right back.
I know. We'll pass with flying colors.
Oh, of course. Of course, because not only do I love Steel Ball Run, I've actually watched the entire anime season.
Oh, it has the sound, man. Good shit.
Anywho, I think we got a very good cutoff point for season 2. I know there are a lot of grievances with the ending point of season 1, especially like as a cliffhanger. But it's very appropriate where they left off for season 2 because we're going to get a lot of lore piece next.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of why it cut off there, was because it's not only a little bit of a cliffhanger, but it's right there as like they hit the climax and start to come down from that kind of like action-packed, super dense couple of episodes.
Yeah, and then it's time to start building that action back up.
Basically just a whole new ramp.
I'm always a sucker for the lore piece, so I'm here for it. I'm already just gonna call it. It's the classic alien trope of, oh, I gotta kiss you so I can learn your language.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Even better.
Oh,
It's even better.
okay. I'm excited to start reading. We'll probably might do that tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about the space alien popping out,
You know,
but I get it.
I wasn't mad about it, and then I was like, oh no, this is actually gonna turn into like a harem rom-com, but with paranormal activity. But you know what? The more the merrier. Let's have fun with it. Let's expand the cast and crew. You know, as long as we get like a girl guy ratio to like keep it balanced, it'll be fun.
It doesn't need to just be a harem of women. They also have Bryce Papenbrook. So, you know,
Yeah, they do have Brycey.
Maybe Okarun expands his horizons. Maybe discovering that aliens and ghosts can both be real makes him realize that you can be into more than one thing at the same time.
Maybe Okarun will discover the spin. Sorry, y'all brought up JoJo's. I went and grabbed the manga volume. Now it's here in my hand.
I get it. He might get to be the small spoon, and it's just there's a different kind of comfort that comes from it.
Absolutely, small spoon superior.
Yeah.
Die on that hill.
True. It feels nice to be wrapped in a cocoon.
What? Sorry, Titan just like yelled.
Oh.
Yell back.
I was just laying down on the bed.
Yeah.
No, my Logan and my dad were over all day, so I didn't see him at all today. Sure, he just wants attention.
Probably.
Oh, I know all about needy cats.
Yeah, your outside slutty cat's looking for you.
There's like 5 of them.
Just bring them in.
No,
Yeah. I'm
they
sure-
come inside once in their life, and it's the night before they get their balls cut off.
Ah, you throw them the party.
You let them. You
Well,
let them
give
drink
them
the
they-
Kool-Aid out the toilet bowl.
No. I
You let
scoop
them-
them up. I bring them inside. I put them down in the one bathroom that, for some godforsaken reason, has a carpeted floor, and give them a litter box. Give them a can of wet food, and build them a nice little fort in the corner behind the toilet where they can camp out if they're uncomfortable. And they have a very good night. Come inside, get some attention from me, get some good food. Nobody bothers them while they're eating. That's probably a rare occurrence as an outside cat. And then the next morning they get their balls cut off and everything's fine.
So we really need a sequel to Fixed, where it follows the cats, and then we also have another.
We need a sequel to It Follows, where
Ooh.
you have to get a stray animal spayed or neutered, otherwise the monster kills you.
No. The follow up to It Follows, but the end of the movie, it ends up going all the way back to the person that had to pass it off in the first one, but now they're just super old.
It follows it. It follows, but it's chasing Pennywise the clown who's riddled with STDs.
Because of the child orgy.
Basically. Conversely, it follows it. It follows, but the monster from It Follows is being followed by an even scarier monster. We're
The
getting into some
unforeseen
simulacrum
consequences of
bullshit here.
unprotected sex.
Your It Follows demon could be killed by a bigger, scarier monster. Don't have unprotected sex.
Speaking of simulacrums, why are we making cheesecake milkshakes?
They actually fuck hard. That's why.
I mean, I understand that they fuck hard, but ostensibly it's just milk with aged milk with more milk
Kind of.
blended together. That's all it is.
It's not real cheesecake in the milkshake. It's cheesecake flavor.
Not how I do it.
Okay, well, you know what?
Why am
Remind
I
me never to
making the
drink from your
cheesecake
blender.
milkshake? Well, I hope not. You have that gluten intolerance, and I blend nothing but gluten.
It's not an intolerance. I just think I eat too much fiber and it fucks me up.
Oh man. But yeah. Overall, I liked season 1. Season 2 is so much better though, in like every way.
I do
We have to
agree.
talk about them like this.
It feels like a lot of season 1 is setting up like the ensemble
The entire
cast. We don't get
like the
Gigi
entire-
added to the crew until like episode 8. We don't get Ira added to the crew until episode like 5 or 6. So
Yeah.
it's like once we hit season 2 or part 2 of season 1, if that's what you want to refer to it as, we have characters that have maybe not fleshed out relationships, but we understand like the dynamics.
Yeah.
And from there you get a little bit more freedom to, see how things play out or explore like the relationships between them.
Yeah, I agree with this, but also we could also like just have done 24 episodes.
No, 100%. Yeah, it would have made perfect sense to do that. Especially with the
Yeah.
way they structured the whole Evil Eye arc. It feels like if we are to consider season 2 as a completely standalone season 2 entry, then we have the same issue with the Evil Eye as a character and Kinta or Bryce Papenbrook or whatever that we did with Gigi and Ira in season 1. Is that there wasn't enough time to really explore who they are or like how they relate to everybody else around them.
Yeah. Well, I think
And if
Kenta
we
was
look
done
at
a
it
lot better, but he's also like a lot simpler of a character. It's like, oh, this is same level of nerd as Okaroon. He just didn't get that lucky bet day that he did
They-
with Miss Ayas Day.
Right.
They did a really good job of. I think it also helps that Okaroon's name is Ken Takakura, and that makes Momo Ayase go fucking schoolgirl.
Well, she is a schoolgirl.
Yeah, but like, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But no, I think the thing that we really benefit from with Kinta, as opposed to like anybody else that's been added to the group, even if we want to consider the alien girl who remains nameless as of yet in the anime at least, is that everybody else has been added in from the perspective of the existing group, where Kinta, we saw him added in from his own perspective outside of the group.
True.
Yeah,
I
which
did like
definitely
his introductory episode where basically we're just following that awkward school day between Okarun and Miss Ayase, and then he's just kind of injected into it, and it's great. I loved that. It was a good bit. It was a good bit.
It was a good bit.
I know how to talk
I
to
also-
women. Balls.
I'll just know how that works out for you.
It's like, oh,
Listen, the
Um,
analytics are sound.
True. I mean, we listen how Jake Paul talks, and he's married with children.
Oof.
Am I wrong?
That boy has children. Oh my god.
Oh, child.
Well,
He's also claiming to be Puerto Rican, but he's been doing that for years.
shit, you can just do that?
Yeah.
If you move to
he's-
Puerto Rico,
he's transracial now.
yeah, if you move to Puerto Rico and invest millions of dollars into only your compound there, yeah, you can do that.
Interesting. Maybe I'll do something with my millions of dollars.
Yeah, I can't wait to retire and become an expat. It's gonna be a good time.
Fair. I don't think there's anything that I really disliked outside of the ending of season 1, but I don't know if I really want to dive into all that.
That's fair. I know we did kind of
current moment.
we kind of brushed on it, but we didn't really like go super in depth. But the whole sexual assault thing coming into play, God, like
Yeah, because
3 or
Matt
4
immediately
times.
brought in JoJo's. Yeah, multiple times, and then there was like during the Evil Eye arc, whenever the Evil Eye like choked Miss Ayase and like
Yep.
ripped her shirt.
Yep.
Like, I don't think the Evil Eye was meaning that in that way, but like we the viewers were all like,
It's just
What?
Yeah, it's just another layer with everything else that had happened previously. So it is one of those things where it's like, okay, with the whole alien thing and the alien probe thing, it's like, okay, yeah, I get that. Like that is within reason.
Yeah, but then Turbo Granny ate fucking Takakura's dick.
Yeah.
yeah, can I gobble your dick?
I mean, she did offer to let him suckle her titty, so like whatever,
True.
fair play.
Was
If he
equivalent.
accepts the offer, he accepts the offer. But I don't think you should allow children to sign legally binding contracts like that.
Probably not.
If anything, that's when we
Also,
should
like the
get children
hardline
to do it.
Republican in me is very, very against gender affirming care, like the kind that Okarun got from Turbo Granny.
What do you mean? He didn't want that to happen.
Uh,
It's gender
well,
deconfirming.
Neither did Jesus.
Actually, Jesus did want that to happen.
Not my American Jesus. He
Oh, I
shot
forgot
Satan
you're
in the
follower of
face with
Joseph
a
Smith.
yes, sir. Bum 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 bum
Yeah.
bum. I don't fucking know.
Smart, so smart.
but
Anyways,
you know, having the aliens take on the form of businessmen, Japanese businessmen, you know, I think that is a nice kind of calling out of the modern day culture of how that is kind of a pervasive thing in Japanese culture.
Mhm.
Once again, I feel like the
Or banana organ.
yeah, the Hot Springs episode did not feel as, I guess, it it's once again it's another good call out for actual society, but it also just kind of felt a little unnecessary because it's like, okay, you kind of get the past with the alien probe thing and the spirits, being
Well, I think a big part of it was they were kind of still leaning into the, oh, well, these guys could be aliens whenever they had the whole family like in the woods in shadow with their eyes glowing.
True.
So
But no,
like
they're just incest babies.
then yeah, it was very quickly made clear that they were just like degenerates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, sure, it was after
Oh,
the break
they're-
or whatever,
they're-
but whatever.
Yeah, their leader isn't though. Their leader is definitely something else.
Well, she might just take
I
good
mean-
care of herself.
I mean, we did get
She ripped her face off
I
and
was
threw it
gonna
at
say,
a tree.
We did get these subterranean.
No, that was someone else's face that she was wearing.
Oh, true.
Like Nick Cage and John Travolta.
Oh, Face Off. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say like
in the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. That was Nick Cage wearing Denzel Washington's face.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
No, he gets a pass.
Well, he
for
wasn't
that one.
wearing someone else's face. He was a dude
He did.
playing a dude pretending to be another dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a dude that's playing a dude. I was playing another dude.
One thing.
You know why you didn't get that Oscar?
Othello.
Another thing I really enjoyed in Dandadan is going back and rewatching it to take my notes for the podcast. Just how good of a job they do with foreshadowing everything.
Yes.
Because we do
very
actually
nice.
get Gigi foreshadowed very much in episode 1. I like that a lot of the paranormal journals, I guess journals, I don't really know what to call them, those kind of books.
Yeah, the magazines.
Yeah, the
Magazines.
magazines. A lot of the covers are foreshadowing for things to come. So I really enjoyed that. Going back and kind of seeing these little hints sprinkled throughout, I was like, oh, this is like actual good storytelling. This isn't some like retcon shit. This is like they've been planting these seeds for things coming up, and I very much appreciate it. I appreciate the subtleness of it all.
I agree. I agree with this.
Let's see what else. What else do I have notes on?
Oh, I like that we don't have the annoying opening anymore.
Season 2 OP and ED did definitely make an improvement as far as like the artfulness of it. I guess that's the way to describe it.
Just the enjoyability factor. They're just
Season
better.
1, there was a vibe. There was a vibe there.
What vibe? Seizures?
It's like when the chorus of a song hits and it just happens to be like "Don't Stop Believing" or something. It just
No.
kind of like it pulls you in, even if you're like some random fucking 20-year-old brain rot child. It just
No,
gets
I was
you.
pulled out immediately.
You don't have to know the song.
Immediately.
You don't have to know the IP. But you know what? When you hear dan 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 dan, shit goes fucking hard.
I like Creepy Nuts, so I really enjoyed the first OP. I thought that shit was a banger, but I do think that the visuals for the second OP were a lot better.
Oh, much better, definitely.
So
I like the visual part of OP1. I cannot stand that song.
That's fair.
I cannot.
I feel like
Creepy Nuts is are alright though.
I don't know. Ever since the Call of the Night, I gotta put
Yeah, I like that one.
Gotta put some spec on their name. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking
There
of Call
no,
of the Night, are we
there-
doing season 2 next year? Or
Honestly, if
is
y'all are
that just a
down,
Tristan thing?
If y'all are down, I'm so down. I'm down to rewatch it for y'all. because I
Yeah,
We
it was a good time.
Too. I'd like to watch season 2.
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm putting Kaiju number 8, season 2 to torture Matt, and season 3 for me.
Heard. I'll probably enjoy season 3 considering how season 2 ended.
Yeah, there's not much more to go after that.
Really?
To be honest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Interesting. I could
I
get
mean,
down
I
for
mean,
it.
you've seen the main goal.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no surprise bad guy.
That's actually always pretty nice. I can enjoy that when they actually set out to fight said bad guy and then do it and then that's it. I can appreciate that.
Mhm.
But yeah, Call of the Night is
It's a nice
definitely
little
turned
in-and-outer.
into a very much a comfort show for me. Especially whenever my own kind of insomnia starts kicking in, I'll just either start rereading it or I'll just watch season 1 again. And it's become one of those very comfort shows for me. I love Call of the Night. It's really, really good. Especially the ending for Call of the Night, because Call of the Night is completely wrapped up. I thought it was a very well done ending, and I feel like with manga it's very hard to pull off a satisfying ending. So big fan.
Oh, it's done. That's exciting.
It is.
Good to know. How'd y'all feel about Silky? About the Silky episode?
I liked it a lot. I definitely think it was a very kind of tear-jerky episode when you get the backstory for her, and seeing kind of like the debt collectors come in and like how she was doing everything for her daughter, and then the debt collectors come in and like kill her in front of her daughter and take her daughter away, assumingly for like human trafficking reasons. Very tragic, definitely pulls on the heartstrings, and it definitely kind of solidifies that the yokai are not necessarily like friends to humans, but very sympathetic towards humans. Because it's like we have Turbo Granny being the kind of caretaker for these dead women that had been assaulted and disposed of in the tunnel. And then, with kind of doing all that, you're allowed to dispel those spirits. And then we get Acro Silky with the way all that went down. And then it looks like a lot of the other things we've kind of experienced as far as kind of paranormal goes have not been yokai, but at least from, well, I mean, we had the musician spirits, but I don't know. I really liked the way that they did it. I think it was very tastefully done.
Yeah. And with Evil Eye as well.
Yeah.
Just wanting to play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I also like the Silky episode a lot. I did read up to that part in the manga. Like I read literally up until the volcano exploded, and I just kind of like put it down.
Okay.
I was just kind of like, yeah. But I'm glad I ended up going back to it. Something that with the spirits, all kind of being like more sympathetic, except for the musician ones. It is interesting that instead of like fixing the problems that are causing the yokai and like spirits to form, we're just like killing the spirits.
Yeah, but
how very human of
What do
us.
you want them to do? Like fix society so that way no woman is ever taken advantage of after like her income is suddenly evaporated when her spouse dies?
That'd actually be really cool. Actually, if families
Momo's a fucking 15-year-old. Momo's a 15-year-old. What do you want her to do about it?
Their entire lives uprooted. That'd be fantastic. Actually,
it'd be wonderful. But like, I don't think that's something you could expect a 15-year-old girl with magic hands to do.
Well, not even necessarily.
No, I can't expect Momo to do that.
Yeah, but like even her grandmother and some of the other high-level spiritual mediums that do recognize the signs of these problems could probably do more, but at the same time, you already see that they are not taken seriously because people don't believe in the spirit. So then it's just kind of this cycle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even with the episode that Granny's introduced, she's on the talk show and she's 100% correct, and then everybody's like, oh, that can't be real. And then, the scandal breaks later that everything she said was right, but then she still just doesn't get the credit for it, So it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, because we can't admit that the crazy person was right, because what if they're right about the other problems they said, and then we don't want to touch those ones.
But that's why we're in such a weird situation right now.
Yeah.
With QAnon.
It's funny. I was also about to go that route. I was going to say it is a shame that that questioning, should we allow red dye 40 into food, has led to such disastrous consequences.
Basically.
Oh, are you talking about Dandadan? Because that was actually sick. I really like the alien building brought.
Why not?
The nanoskin.
Why not? We could tie this into Dan.
Yeah, the nanoscan was awesome. Actually, I really like that.
Well, that's the perfect opportunity to kind of like loop things back around and talk about Quinta as well.
True. I liked the giant Buddha mech.
Real.
Megas XLR, man.
Chicks
I'm just
dig giant robots till they are in a giant robot being piloted and then get motion sick.
Then it makes them throw up.
Yeah. I really appreciate that he imagined the entire entrance sequence for them.
You're right.
They have no idea how much work he put into that.
No, this dude fucking loves
so cool.
robots.
He loves them so much. I love this guy.
And I love how when they first get in, everybody's like, how the fuck do I pilot this thing? And he's like, don't worry, I've got a user manual right here.
Runs off the power of imagination.
You're right.
It's just a giant Green Lantern construct, really.
Basically, yeah.
Kind of.
And it makes sense, when you have less people inside it, it becomes easier to control, because then you don't have 5 streams of consciousness all trying to tell it what to do at the same time.
All right.
But then also when you have them all try to, when they get out of the alternate dimension back into the real world, then everybody's like, yo, what the fuck is this? And they try and transform into a house/UFO to leave. And it's just kind of a hodgepodge of that.
It was modern art.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a Jackson Pollock.
The thing was fucking limping across the sky. I'm surprised nobody saw where it landed.
What was did we watch the show? It was Chain Soldier. That's the show I'm thinking of. The show where the guy, when he gets rode by different women, he gets the different transformation power-ups.
Yeah. No, that's Pokemon New Horizons.
Don't.
So you did. So you did enjoy Chain Soldier. You did. You enjoyed it enough to remember the plot. Yeah.
I remember that aspect of it because I like that aspect. I think that's a really cool design element. Whenever you can have a base unit, and then depending on who's in it, it gets slightly modified. So I'm excited to see after we do some more training.
Like Zoids.
Kind of like Zoids.
I mean, good thing we've got season 2
to see what type of
yeah.
I'm excited to see what type of variations we're going to get of the giant robots in the future.
I mean,
with Quinta,
I'm down.
Probably a lot smaller.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna give him solo robots? Hell yeah.
No, I just think how often is he gonna be at the house?
Oh, you're telling me they don't give him they don't give him some cubes to stick in his backpack so he can have cool transformative mech powers?
Even if he had some cubes of the nano skin in his backpack to make his own personalized Iron Man sized mecha out of. I mean, how involved do you really expect him to be, I guess?
I mean, it looks like he's been officially indoctrinated into the crew.
It seems like he's in the crew.
No, he's part of the crew, but you just have to keep in mind that as like a vibe, I think he might be the comic relief character.
I mean, you could still be the comic relief character.
I'm sure he'll fight sometimes, like here and there, whatever. But like, let's not immediately like lump him in there with like Gigi and like Okaroon, who have like fucking ghost monsters in them, and like Ira.
That's fair. That's fair.
Best girl.
They're all on the same. It's like when Drake showed up to the Olympics with the men's national team for basketball and was sitting in their meetings wearing the jumpsuit, watching film with all of the actual players. It's like, look, bro thinks he's on the team.
I mean, he made their whole soundtracks.
Kind of. NBA players are turning on Drake now. They like Kendrick Lamar.
Hey.
Good. I'm glad we're getting.
We like Kendrick Lamar. I'm not an NBA player, but I associate with them in that I appreciate Kendrick Lamar as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know you're a big Utah Jazz fan.
Hey, speaking of background characters.
Listen, as a hardline Republican, my favorite player in the National Basketball Association is
Dennis Rodman. We know.
I think they refer to him as Karl Malone.
Karl Malone, more like shoving some bones. That doesn't remotely work.
I was gonna say a white guy like Nikola Jokic, but like that seemed too normy because like plenty of people just like him because he's good at basketball, not because he's
he seems kind of goated with the sauce and just wants to hang out with his horses.
So I picked Karl Malone on account of him having an illicit relationship and knocking up a teenager.
Yeah, that's icky.
Also, he played for the Utah Jazz. Fuck the Utah Jazz.
So, since we're talking about background characters,
yeah,
I really enjoy the way that a lot of the background characters are depicted in this. Like Momo's friends are really great. Another one that I totally forgot about, but double checking my notes, it had me cackling, was after the whole Nessie alien mantis shrimp thing at the school. And they're called into the nurse's office, and the nurse is like a BDSM queen. She's like got the writing crop or whatever. She's like, "Are y'all being bullied? You better tell me if you're being bullied." And they're like, "Nah, we're good." And then like another teacher comes by the door, and she's like, "How dare you interrupt me? You need to be punished." And she leaves to like go punish the other one. And the kids are all just like, I guess that means we're free to go now."
Surely we'll never come up again.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, if the nurse becomes a reoccurring background character, I would absolutely love that. That's
sort of
funny as hell.
Kind of. She just know that she really, really hates it when like students group up together and single out another student and maybe start picking on them or like isolating them.
She doesn't like bullies. Okay, we're here for it.
Yeah, I mean.
And then she gets off on bullying the bully. I'm here for it.
Well, she doesn't like bullies, but bullying is fucking fun. You know.
Yeah.
I've seen Don't Bully Me Nagatoro.
You've played Sonic Racers, you know.
Yeah. Hey, you fucking yell profanities and almost slur because you get bombed at the end.
They can't hear me.
True.
The cats can. The cats can hear me. They're learning not so great things.
They're learning things they probably shouldn't be learning, but we're learning. I gotta get this JoJo volume away from me. I keep wanting to look at it.
Don't touch it.
Shame.
I'm currently touching it.
Shame.
I don't understand. Snowball Run is so good. Bless you. JoJolian's so good. JoJo's so good.
Guys, if I move my arm and there's like pieces of my brain hanging out of my nose, can we cancel the recording?
Sure, but you have to like give us a close up of your brains that are outside your head.
Yeah.
No, we're good. I sucked it back in.
Would y'all let the evil eye take over your body?
First of all, no. mind control is fucked. Second of all,
Well, it's not mind control.
I'm sure we could have worked out.
It's like a timeshare.
Yeah, it's a deal.
Well, it's just like it's like full on possession. I think if we could work out some sort of like ground rules, like Yuji and Sukuna, sure, why not?
That was my next question. Is how
people, eh?
Yeah. Also, that was my next question. Is do you think Sukuna could clear this verse like he clears Demon Slayer?
Very easily, yes.
Really, even after the power up?
Alex, there's nothing in this universe that stands up to fucking the bullshit hacks of binding vows.
I will never eat rye bread on a Wednesday. I am now immune to all monsters.
Binding vow. In exchange, I give up one of my 20 fingers, and now I just get a gun where that finger used to be. These are all just 15-year-old kids. Like, yes, they have superpowers, but like, they're still just they're children.
Yeah.
There's no Gojo in this universe to even like pose a threat to him on like a physical level.
And the Kenta's right there.
Who? He's not the Wicked Witch of the West. You can't just drop a house on him and hope that it works.
Man, what do you mean? We can bring back our clearly dead friend, and she can just solo him, even though I said I was going to solo him the chapter before.
Someone's going to solo him.
And it's not going to be me.
We're going to go through like 40 people, but one of those 40 people, at some point in time, he's going to get soloed by them.
And don't worry, over half of them achieved nothing.
Also, maybe the guy that soloed him got like 5 different attempts at him without dying, too. But we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about how, like, he was definitely on 20 HP and he went through most of the cast. We got to stop spoiling JJK.
No, keep doing it. I live for it. I haven't even read the manga, but I know what happens just because of y'all.
No, yeah, you don't need to. It's hard to read.
It's true. Reading is hard.
Reading is hard, but specifically Jujutsu Kaisen, because what the fuck are some of these panels? not because of the content on the panels, because of how the panels are drawn themselves.
The Dandadan manga has some moments where it feels like full intention of a pun here, but none of you guys will get the joke except for me. Sometimes it feels like the writing just completely like jumps the shark for no fucking reason.
Okay.
But then there are other times where it's like, okay, now that we're finally like back on track and we have like a clear, concise like goal in mind, shit's about to pop the fuck off.
Yeah, it always pops off when you got the clear goal.
True.
But like they roughly had the same goal when shit was weird about like a month or two ago. Like really, really weird about a month or two ago. But like it seems like at this point in time there's been a little bit of like a narrowing of the focus where like there's a little less silly willy bullshit and more like actual story progression happening.
Okay. I want the silly willy. Oh, I have another question.
There's still plenty of silly willy bullshit. It's just like,
how do y'all feel about Momo Ayase hand stuff assaulting Okarun on the way back from the volcano?
I don't know what that means.
But what do you? Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Were you not seeing the advanced level hand stuff she was doing on Okarun?
Oh, in the car?
Yeah. That's advanced level techniques.
True.
That was, she knows Okarun's playing on beginner with like +2 to training on still, right? Like she knows this. Why is she pulling up in the gold lobby?
I mean, Ira also tried to jump straight to full on tongue, so
Yeah, she tried to suck his fucking tongue out of his mouth.
Yeah, but Ira's a perfect angel that's never done anything wrong in her life.
She tried to latch onto him like a face hugger and like put her eggs in him.
She totally did not start malicious rumors. And
no, she would never do that.
That's true. She did call Momo Ayase a whore.
And got the entire school to turn on her before she was like, "Oh, I lied. Don't acknowledge any of that stuff." You know,
Ira Shiratori.
Maybe you probably shouldn't have spread those rumors in the first place, girly. But you know,
I mean,
I get it. You know, you bullied a nerd, and then the nerd's girlfriend got mad and got her revenge on you, and then publicly humiliated you. So then you have to get back with the nerd's girlfriend. I get it.
Hold on a second. You're telling me Ira Shiratori, our school idol, is a bully?
I know.
This is the first time I'm hearing anything of this.
It's a crazy.
First time I'm hearing
no, she's not a bully. She's an evangelical. So like,
well, as a hardline Republican, you should be okay with that.
No, because she's a woman, Alex.
Oh, that's right. Back to the whole thing about that being a woman. Yeah,
hardline Republican.
Yeah,
hardline Republican.
Because she falls.
Not only is she a woman, I also hate children.
Oh, she also has pink hair. She's one of those pink-haired.
Oh God! Oh God!
Yeah, I was gonna say she obviously fell into the obvious libtard trap. I mean, look at it. Look at it. This nerdy beta male. How could anybody?
Oh, his name's Ken Takakura. The name of a real man.
She doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about that.
Yeah, she doesn't get starstruck every time she hears the name. She's not a true fan.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Right. Sorry, this is. I'm so shocked. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. And
so, anyways, I met a girl the other day in real life. Her name is Eris Boreas Grey Rat, and
I cannot wait for season 3 to come out. I'm so hyped for it. So hyped for it. I was talking to one of my friends about it, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, next season with what the story arc is should be hype."
Season 3. Hold on.
Season 3, we get time travel and another wife.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
So which one? The guy's in obvious denial. That's okay.
Hold on.
It's okay.
Wait, we do. Holy shit.
And then you should also be getting some pretty great God Swords action going on. Should be a good time.
True.
Should be a good time.
True. We do get the God Swords action.
Are we talking about penises?
No, we get to see a new sword god be born.
Oh, okay.
True.
Can't wait for it. I look forward to her.
You, Matthew Lillard, are gonna love it.
It's a good time.
That's not your name.
No,
you're not Matthew Lillard.
Definitely Matthew Lillard right there.
You're not from you. Were you in Scooby Doo 2 Spooky Island?
No, you've got this mixed up. I'm the other Matthew Lillard. I was in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
Goated movie, actually.
Bullshit. Unprofessional.
I'm so sorry. We're a small independent podcast. You must understand.
Anyways, Matthew Lillard from Five Nights at Freddy's, the hardline Republican, will no longer be allowing you guys to.
No, don't say that. Do you know how many women's hearts you just broke with that sentence?
Eileen, is your heart okay?
They would all be devastated. You don't understand the chokehold this man has.
On women?
Chokehold is strong.
That's problematic.
Well, it's a consensual.
Who does he think he is? The Undertaker?
Oh! To think that was one of my favorite wrestlers.
Oh, I mean, I really liked it when he was dead. I didn't so much like it when he was like a biker.
Yeah.
And then they went back to the dead thing and it stopped being so cool the second time around.
Would y'all like to talk about Chiquita?
No, not really.
Oh.
The really.
You want to talk about his dad?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we talk about his dad. His dad's kind of the goat.
I love how he's like, I'm just a starving father trying to take care of my kid after my wife died. I can't find no work, so I'm just gonna work for these really shady people. And then mid job, they're like, "Hey, you suck. We're cutting your pay." And he's like, "What? Please don't. Please don't."
Yeah. And then it just turns out all they need is milk. I also like that I like the idea that their atmosphere, like their planet, is like entirely filled in like a thick liquid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're like mantis shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's nice.
I mean, you know, it comes from like real conspiracy speculation where if there was extraterrestrial life, it would make more sense if they evolved underwater and they stayed under our water, because atmospherically the pressures would be roughly the same. Because if you've got a liquid water based planet that is not in our solar system, even if their atmosphere is drastically different than ours, under the water should be relatively the same pressure because liquid water is only within a certain state. So, you know, it's speculatively realistic.
Yeah, it was a nice little touch.
Sure. I will say I think it's really weird though that he's bleeding all the white stuff, and then Granny's like, I think I know what this is, and then gives him a glass of what essentially is his blood and just goes, "Hey, drink this." And then he's like, "Yo, this is exactly what my blood is, but a little thinner." And she's just like, "Yeah, here you go. You can keep drinking the stuff." And it's like, interesting. I don't know if somebody gave me a glass of my own blood if I would want to drink it, let alone continuously drink it.
What do you mean? You don't drink water? You don't drink water?
That's a little different.
If somebody handed me a glass of thick, viscous liquid that I kept stored inside my body, I'd have some issues drinking it too.
Sorry, so you don't drink coconut water?
Absolutely.
Oh, I drink nut water. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
What's nut water?
Oh, no.
I was gonna say the almond milk you get at Starbucks.
Oh yeah. No. If it was the almond milk, you would have stayed in the call.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just trying to.
No, I would never touch that soy boy beta cuck shit. Are you kidding me? I drink cum like a man.
It boosts my testosterone.
Mother bin.
Okay, so sports radio like regularly has like testosterone clinic commercials on it because I assume that's the kind of dude that like calls into the radio station.
Probably.
But it's just so fucking funny how every single different one without fail always has a line where it's like, "And your wife will notice the results too." And it's like, no, she's not just gonna start banging you. You're not going 0 to 100.
Nah, you're going 0 to 100.
She's gonna notice that you're gonna a lot sweatier.
If you're lucky, you get the results they're advertising with like the weight cutting or like the muscle density or what the fuck ever they're talking about. I don't even know. If you're lucky, you with hard work can make yourself get back to a point where you find yourself more appealing to your wife. But like the act of taking the testosterone doesn't make you more desirable to women.
It totally does. That's what my Lord and Savior Andrew Tate told me, so I believe in it.
The act of consuming balls does make you more desirable to women. If there's one thing I've noticed, there are 3 things that women love above all else in a man: British, tall, gay.
Damn, that's almost
crazy. 2 of those 3 things, accurate. I'll let you figure it out.
All right, governor.
All I'm saying is I drink with my pinky out. And I'm not particularly tall.
Another bit I really enjoy in the show is every time they sit
So you
down.
guys shouldn't have to fucking see this.
No, I'm enjoying the show. Please, just
Okay,
let them
okay.
continue. But another bit I really enjoy is every time they sit down to have a meal, and then they like it starts out relatively calm, but then everybody just starts bickering and going back and forth, and like it just gets so chaotic. And as we add more people, the dynamic doesn't change. Like it just gets crazier and hecticer.
No,
more
grandma's
hectic.
starting a fucking boarding house for psychos.
Well, she doesn't want to be your granddaughter's only friend anymore. She's
Like,
tired of this shit.
Through the bit where like they have everybody living there for like the evil eye stuff. That's insanity, but I kind of loved it. Like it went really heavy on the found family vibes.
It was great.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I also.
You sure we don't want to talk about the evils of Chiquita?
I don't think Chiquita has committed any evils yet.
All he does is suck off cows
Yeah,
to cure his bone disease.
blood disease. Blood
Oh.
disease.
Sorry. Well, I have a blood disease that affects my bone too.
What do you mean? You don't remember Chiquita hiring paramilitary groups to terrorize banana farmers in Colombia?
Oh, you're
That
talking
was Nestle.
That Chiquita.
No, it was Chiquita.
I don't know the difference.
Hey, shout out my boy Wendigoon. He doesn't know me, but
Bro.
he's my boy.
He does make good content, actually.
I like his content.
Wendigoon's a prime example. Like on a serious note of whenever I say like not all Christians, Wendigoon's what I'm talking about.
Heard.
Wait, why
Because,
is
like-
it Wendigoon and not me when you're saying not all Christians? I don't understand.
Because you're proudly Jewish.
No, but like I'm a hardline
What?
Republican.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. That doesn't change what Ben Shapiro is.
I mean, it does, just maybe not the Jewish part.
Fair enough. Fair
Anyways,
enough. I like how
I
right after
went
you
to
asked why it wasn't you, Tristan and I both said because you're Jewish and like Eunice.
I went to the voting booth and I converted to Republicanism. What do you mean? I'm
Oh,
not Jewish
boy.
anymore.
I don't think that's how that works though.
I told my
know?
rabbi I married into a different religion, and she said, "Oh, what religion? Maybe we can have a sit down and figure out, some common ground between the two faiths." And I told her, "Oh, I'm a Republican now."
What'd she say then?
She told me to take off the cool new armband they gave me. Anyways, we're talking about Dandadan.
Oh my god.
Speaking of cool new bands, I like the part where they were gonna exercise the evil eye, and then Gigi said, "No, don't exercise the evil eye. I want my parasite in my brain."
Yeah, that was awesome. Yo, my favorite part of the band was
Gigi
that
should
the bassist
honestly
didn't
be
talk.
the. He's
That
so
was
real
so
for
good.
that.
That was peak.
He's
That was
so
peak.
real for that.
Exactly what you want out of your bassist.
They will be incredibly consistent on the bass line, but you know what? Outside of that, they are not to be seen, heard, or noticed. Please don't even
Exactly, I
speak
just-
to him. He's not here.
I was gonna say, even
In fact,
within the song, they
Just
shouldn't
hand
be
the sheet
heard.
music.
Yeah.
We actually
Just
don't
there
even
to keep-
invite him to. We don't invite him to rehearsals.
He's actually not on our paperwork whenever we signed it in for the copywriting. He just kind of hangs around us.
He's actually just a roadie that we hand a bass to, but it's not plugged into any of the amps.
Wasn't
We hit him
there
with the little
a
brother
bit that was
syndrome.
basically like that in WWE years ago? I feel like there was a bit where they had a guy that was a wrestler, but he played a guy that was just a fan in the stands. And that was his character, was that he watched so much wrestling, that's how he learned the moves.
That's actually,
Actually,
a good
such a
bit.
good idea.
I swear to God, I think that was a thing they did in WWE. It would have been like 20 years ago, though.
Speaking of fans, that was so great when Momo's friends were like, "Hey, we're gonna take you out to a restaurant with us," and he's like, I don't know about this. I'm uncomfortable.
I don't want to go anywhere with you two."
And then they're
so
like,
that maid,
"It's fine."
so the maid owner's a alien, right?
The maid owner is an alien?
Yeah, there's no reason there's multiples of the same person with the same face and haircut working in that maid salon or in that maid cafe.
Why? They could be twins.
Because it's Dandadan.
I mean, that's fair.
They could be twins.
It's Dandadan.
Not all twins are aliens, Alex.
It's like
it's
Dandadan. What was it? To Love Rue with the alien hotel?
It's a space
they're not
maid
twins.
Cafe. And
wait, they are twins.
And they look exactly the same. This is coming into play in the plot later.
I mean,
well, in To Love Rue, they have different hairs. No, in To Love Rue, they have a nurse who's an alien also, and
so whenever we get the maid cafe battle arc, because I'm pretty sure I saw a manga panel
whenever we see Momo Ayase kill somebody at another maid cafe with a gun.
The Akiba Maid Wars of Dandadan. I'm here for it.
Exactly.
I'm here for it.
Exactly. It's Dandadan's recent enough to have some inspiration from Akiba Maid War.
True. If only we could have gotten that in Call of the Night.
Takakura walks into the maid cafe. Momo Ayase says, "Oinky doink." She'd have to kill him. She'd have to kill him,
Master.
She would have to kill him. An enemy territory.
I think that was a really cute bit how he showed up to walk her home from work, even though she is a tough young lady who can watch out for herself.
You're right.
He likes her. Ooh, he likes her.
Goes for the handhold and pussies out, and then she goes for the handhold and secures
She said, "No, get the fuck back here."
I mean, we did see those advanced handplay techniques in the back of the car.
Her friends very much feel like the friends from Don't Mess With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
True. It's like, hey, we're gonna interfere with your relationship, but for the better. Because
like they're in on the bit. They're all for it, but at the same time, they are still like problematic.
Just a little bit.
Like, I love how throughout the show they're like, "So how's your bae?" She's like, "He's not my bae," and then just like keeps going, and then just don't stop referring to him as like some sort of significant other name. And they're just like, "You can't fool me. We know."
They're just having a lovers' quarrel.
You're right.
No, it's cute. It's fun. It's a good vibe.
God.
It's great.
I hate. I'm just gonna post it. Call back to when I was trying to come up with the character that I couldn't remember. I opened a link up on Mal and I found the character immediately.
Oh, good.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna post it.
Another good bit.
That's the context for this link. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is the one that we will have made out of stone. I'm here for it.
Yes, this is the one. This is the one to be made out of stone.
Another good bit I really enjoyed was him getting stronger and then going to fight Evil Eye. And he beats Evil Eye, and Evil Eye's like, "Let's keep going." He's like, "No, I don't bully the weak." And he's just like, "Well, wait, what?" Yeah. It's such a great bit, because it really is just a kid throwing a tantrum, and he's like, no. Like, I'll fight you so that you get stronger, but we can only fight once a week. You gotta promise not to fight anybody else. You can't kill the whole humanity. And then he's like, "Oh, here, take my underwear, because my underwear wants to kill the entire human race." And it lies and fights other people, but like, "Here, I'll give it to you for safekeeping, and then when I kill you, I'll take it back."
Yeah, that all sounds like good reasoning to me.
The best part of that whole bit was like it was just a straight up gamble too. He used his last all out there, so he was just completely out of juice, like bluffing to the Evil Eye's face, like, "Nah, you're a pussy. I could beat your ass if I wanted to." Well, he has no ammo.
I already beat your ass. It's already been proven. Why do I need to do it again?
No, stop the count. I won.
Stop the count. I'm in first.
God, great bit.
I need you to find me 3 more places in the race. I can't be in 4th.
Oh, I guess before we move on to characters, any other bits or gags y'all want to mention?
The only other thing I can really think about worth mentioning outside of like characters that we're about to get into is the confusion in season 2 when Momo shows up to the shrine to learn about the Tsuchinoku, and it's her grandma's like apprentice or whatever at the shrine, and he's just like, "Oh, I just thought she was a fucking weird ass tourist that wanted to learn about the weird ass snake." It's like, no, this is exactly like your fucking job. Like, you had one thing to do.
You're right. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be a YouTuber. I've kind of neglected my duties."
Yeah, he's kind of neat, though. You know, outside of the part where he wants to be a bootuber.
I mean, you saw how good
It's
the
funny.
Ghost
YouTube
Adventures
is
guys go.
Boo because it's all paranormal world.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's jump into it. How do we feel about our main boy, Ken Takakura, aka Okaru? I personally really enjoy when he transforms and then just gets hella depressed. Really embodies that whole sad boy
He turns
vibe.
cool. He turns cool.
True.
I really like the distinct way he talks, like, about himself sometimes.
Like, when he's transformed or just in general?
No, like, just as Takakura, the dialogue he has compared to, like, everybody else uses a lot of slang. He's overly formal, and it's not just, like, Miss Ira or Miss Ayase, Miss Shiratori. He also says things like, "I'm a reliable fellow."
Yeah.
And it's just, they're very distinct parts of speech. And
it's
very slight spoilers, but there is a character who takes parts of speech from him as their own, and they start saying goofball shit like that too. So it's really funny how it becomes like infectious in the same way, like sometimes you go to work and you say something so often that like it spreads to other people. Like just as a hand wavy thing, whenever somebody says like thank you or whatever, I kind of just say like, "Oh, you know, teamwork makes the dream work." And now everybody at work says that because it's been like 4 straight years of that being my response every time someone tries to give me credit.
That's like
I mean, but it's true though.
So that's kind of where I'm at with like Takakura, is like some of those parts of speech when you see them start like infiltrating other people's psyche, it's really funny.
That's fair.
I mean, and also he is a reliable guy.
He's a reliable sort of fella.
He really is.
An awkward fella at that, but very reliable.
Sorry, I'm a bit of an awkward guy.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just sending goon figures in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
I don't see Aishin Flash in there, so you're not.
What do you mean? I sent Lala from Two Lover.
No, like I get it. You also like have power, but
Yeah,
I'm on that Uma Musume shit right now.
I haven't seen any.
Oh, you will. Oh, you will.
I guess moving on. How do we feel about Momo Ayase?
I like Momo. Actually,
I stan a problematic queen.
I've always been a sucker for the Gyaru types. I can
She's
get down.
not a good person, but I think she would be good for me. She can fix me.
Matt, she's 15.
She can fix me.
Fair enough.
Just like she can fix society in such a way that women are no longer exploited after their spouse dies and they can no longer financially support themselves.
True.
She can fix everything.
True, with her magic ghost hands.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah. I hope next season we cut down on the Momo assault.
True.
I think
don't say
next
anything.
season we have no creep shit at all. I think.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Nice.
I'm talking about what Matt said, not anything I'm seeing.
Yeah, I want to say next season is more like a little bit heavier in terms of like being closer to the start of season 2, post creep shit, when they were dealing with the death worm and all the suicide brainwaves. I think that's kind of what we're looking at for the next arc, is something maybe not that like heavy and that deep, or maybe not that heavy and like disturbing, but something much more seriously coded, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I get that for that. How we feel about Psycho Ayase, her grandma?
I think Grandma and Turbo Granny have the best relationship in the show. Bar none.
I agree with this. This I agree with, and I like Psycho. ISA. I have a question. I have a counter question. How do we feel about the internet's reaction to Psycho ISA?
People are gonna be way too horny no matter what.
Well, it's also like the internet's reaction to fucking wow, why am I blanking on her name? Freakier
From
Friday.
Gotcha Kuda?
Nope.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yep. Yep.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in fact a woman.
She is in
Today
fact
I
a
learned.
woman, and she is a little up there in age, but you know what? That doesn't make people any less thirsty.
It's true.
This is true. I mean, I've always been
Sigourney
more of
Weaver.
a Sigourney Weaver. Oh my god!
We really do just share one brain cell, don't we?
Collectively, between the three of us, it gets passed around.
It does.
Sometimes it spends too long in one person's brain and they get a little bit of a headache.
Sometimes the facts are just so self-evident. Also,
It's
Tristan, do you
true,
still
though.
play Nikkei?
No,
No.
That was
Okay,
that
I
was
was gonna
that
ask.
was, that was fun.
And
for
yes,
the, like,
Tristan is a brand ambassador athlete, just like Jalen Hurts is a brand ambassador athlete for Jordan.
I was just gonna ask, why are like all the like busty DK figures like $100 to like $200, and then like the
So did
lolly
you say
ass figures
busty
almost
DK figures?
busty-esque? Like they're not like quite busty, but they're like not like small to flat chested.
no.
Hold on.
But then like the lolly figure is like $700.
Because they know what their fan base is.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
There we go.
I just wanted to double check on that one.
I love a picture of a ladybug.
True. But yeah,
We do love bugs around here.
Yes, and believe it or not, audience, most of my anime figures are in fact not horny. I think I only have 2 pieces of horny anime merch, and they're not even
Yeah.
like from an anime.
It's-
They're from a small creator.
We need
It's just like
more,
Mushoku Tensei, all of them have removable clothes.
We need more horny anime figures for our podcast.
Yeah, send them to our PO box.
No.
Please
No, I haven't-
send us
I
your
haven't
favorite
seen any
character
that I-
figure.
I will unbox them on stream, and if you send us a flashlight, I'll use it in the Patreon.
That'd be sick. This figure is making me want to actually go finish Zeta Gundam. That's a good ladybug. That's a good bug. Good bug.
It's a beetle. It's not a ladybug. I think it might actually be a stink bug.
Maybe I. Oh yeah, Matt wanted Umamusume figures. Who else are we talking about? We talked about.
Next up on the
we
list
talked about Grandma a little bit, but like before we leave the subject of Grandma, I have one thing to say, and it's not really that controversial. I think anime watchers are so fucked up these days. Even if they did not make her like absurdly busty, people would still be gooning over her like fucking armpits or some bullshit. That's where I'm at with the character of Psycho.
I'd agree with this.
Yeah.
That was it. We can move on now.
I was gonna say next we've got Turbo Granny. Turbo Granny was a character.
Speaking of freaked out.
Turbo Granny was a character I super enjoyed. Just even from the minute we're introduced to her, I thought she was a lot of fun. And then I also kind of love just the way she talks, like when they get back to the house and she's just like, "Who are these bitches?" Like just the little sayings and stuff like that always fucking cracked me up with Turbo Granny. I also love the whole, because she embodies the fucking lucky cat, she's like, "Oh yeah, I just have like super luck now." But then she's like, "Oh yeah, that doesn't just extend to us and our friends, that also extends to the enemies." So like
I'm not in charge of who gets lucky.
Yeah, just whoever gets lucky gets lucky.
Yeah. You know, it happens. That's how luck should work, if you ask me. It's a shame it seems to only happen to the top 5% all the time.
Well, you know what they say, luck is a cruel mistress.
It's not necessarily that. You just got to spend more money on the gacha. That's what it is. The more money you put in, the better your luck will be.
That's what it is. You need to make offerings.
Life is a gacha game.
Very
much. All the Umamusume figures are like sold out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to pre-order them if you want one.
Oh, my fucking Aichu Flash figurine. I can buy it
at least
from
on this
Hobby
shop.
Genki and more, free delivery by Tuesday for $194.14.
There you go.
Typically, it's $183 to $258. There's a listing on eBay for $331.70, so it must be better, right?
True.
True. This seems like a Matt Horse Girl.
Or go to, what is it?
Aishin
Temu,
Flash, yeah.
Temu, Wish, whatever the other one is. But moving on.
I would probably not buy my figurines from Temu.
Wild.
Yeah, I'd probably get a child on accident.
Why? Which of these is a Matt Horse Girl, Alex?
I don't know. I don't know these girls' names, Matt. What should I be looking for?
Anyways.
Next character we got up is going to be Ira Shiratori. The one that Alex says can do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, best girl of the whole show.
Wild statement.
I think she's neat.
You know, I
already posted that one.
Listen.
I enjoy the two.
Listen.
I enjoy the two.
When we look at. Yeah, what two-facedness? She has one face.
I enjoy.
No, she's got two faces.
I enjoy when she does the.
Haven't you seen when she transforms? She looks like Harvey Dent.
True.
Oh.
But I was gonna say I enjoy.
She's who's terrorizing Gotham.
Tell you what.
I enjoy
Batman
her.
Would have no trouble beating up a teenage girl, no matter what her superpower is. One punch and she's out cold.
I think Batman has had issues beating up teenage girls in the past.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. He was kind of wimpy as like a kid.
Well, that and like he cares.
I only do it because I care.
Oh, you said Mayano Top Gun, Matt?
Wait, yes.
That's what I found.
For money or like for free?
For money. What world do you think
Oh
this is?
fuck! Oh fuck! It's a good one though. My auto Top Gun is kind of the goat horse.
But yeah, no. All I got is the reason I'm slightly memeing. Obviously, I saw Ira be two-faced and stuff. Is because when we look at the characters that have been possessed, one is cursed, right?
Mm,
One offered themselves willingly, right?
true.
And the other one was literally dead. So the ghost that is possessing it wanted to save her life because she was so pure. She wanted to save the pure child's life.
I don't necessarily know if that's what it is, or if it's more just like a
So
Stockholm
you're gonna argue
syndrome
with the
thing.
ghost now. You're gonna argue with the ghost now.
Yeah, because
I think
inherently I was always on
she-
the alien side, so
Was still misinterpreting the identity of the person she was saving. It's like if you go to the hospital and a doctor says we need to take a heart transplant and we can save your kid's life with it. But really then instead of putting it in your kid, they're putting the heart in like someone else's kid.
yeah, they like took the heart from your kid and put it in someone else.
They take your heart, put it in your kid, save your kid, then they take the heart back out and put it in someone else's kid. And they say, "Well,
Okay,
our
so-
job's done. We saved
You-
2
you
lives
guys-
today."
Hold on, you've never seen John Q with Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington?
Wait, what is it called?
Yeah. John
Who?
Q. Or he
think you
commits
mean
terrorism
John-
to get his son a heart a heart transplant?
No, you're thinking of John Wick.
No, I'm thinking of John Q with Denzel Washington.
No,
The
it's,
movie where he like holds up a hospital.
no, that's the taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. And Denzel Washington's the good guy. The terrorist is the other guy.
Oh my gosh, I'm not
I
gonna
have
be-
not seen this.
Actually, Denzel
but-
Washington shoots the terrorist in that movie.
No, oh my
I
gosh,
was
this
gonna
movie
say,
came out in
I have
fucking
not-
2002?
I have not seen this, but I'm
Oh,
assuming
Step
this
Brothers?
is based off of a real story. And if it's
Is
not,
it actually?
I would assume so. I feel like this is a real thing that has happened.
No.
Yeah, I don't get why this would have received negative reviews from critics. This was a really good movie.
Was it a
I, like,
really
really
good
liked
movie,
this.
or was you a child when you saw said movie?
Is
I
this a
think it was a
Grand
good
Crest
movie.
Sankey situation?
I mean, I'll rewatch it to double check because like the message would
All right,
resonate even
put it on the
more with me
podcast.
now.
Put it on the podcast.
John
Let's
Q,
go.
John Q with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next season, we'll watch John Wick with Denzel Washington.
You know what? I'll bring my mom on if we do it. 'Cause
Yes.
I watched that movie with her.
Yes.
So
I will be nothing but respectful and make no gooner jokes.
It would be it'd be the oddest episode of the podcast.
I really
ever.
want Alex's mom to like me, so I'm not going to be funny at all.
Yeah, just a real serious review of the movie John Q. Then followed it up with Slutty Summer.
In the very next episode.
It's like, all right, now that we got that out of our system, we'll have our own Ira moment.
I guess after Ira, we got Gigi, and I guess within the same breath,
Hey.
Evil Eye.
True. I like both of them. I like the combo, and it's a good Jekyll Hyde.
I can
And it works
actually
that
agree with that.
I like it works well because they're both very childlike.
Now, especially being that they are two separate entities that inhabit the same body and they're like self-contained or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. They have like the mental realm or whatever where they're playing together regardless of who's in control of the body. So like they can communicate and like develop a relationship in there as opposed to it being a split personalities bullshit thing like Jekyll and Hyde immediately or like directly.
True.
So I think there's layers to it where like they can talk to the evil eye while it's Gigi, or they can talk to Gigi while the evil eye is controlling the body. And like the whole point of like that's why we need Gigi to build up his spiritual power so he can control the evil eye or suppress the evil eye or whatever. But I think at some point in the future that's going to pay dividends when Gigi and the evil eye get to a point like Ira and Acro Silky, where like they are actively working together instead of working against each other or like fighting for control.
Okay. I was gonna say something, but I don't know if that's a spoiler or not for Kaiju number 8.
What you got?
It's like the one guy with his super cool super suit in Kaiju number 8.
Oh, you mean Blackbeard?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No,
how he's got the other
no.
personality inside of himself and they take turns.
Yeah, except he's got 2 or 3 personalities inside of him.
He's got 27.
Oh, that's where the 27 in me comes in. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's also where they got the inspiration for that movie Split. It's based on One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it won so many awards, because it's based on One Piece.
Yeah. I mean, we all knew Samuel L. Jackson liked anime.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hentai too.
Hentai too. I guess the only other person we really have to talk about is going to be Quinta.
Yeah.
I love how there's another paranormal otaku nerd in the same class, and they just don't talk to each other because they're both just so nerdy that even though they have the same interests, they would rather just be by themselves until Okarun starts getting attention, and he's like, "Wait, how do you pick up girls like that? I want pretty girls to talk to me too."
Balls.
Oh. 19 naked cowboys showering down at Ram Ranch. Sorry.
I also like how every time he says something illicit and gets punished for it, as he rightfully should, he says thank you.
He's learning. He's learning. He's taking the knowledge.
Sure, that's what he's thanking them for.
Of course. What else could it be?
He's just a gross perv. And like everybody knows it, but they keep him around because I guess like chicks dig giant robots.
True. Well, I guess that basically wraps everything up.
Well, we're missing one very important character, but whatever.
Who?
The class rep that argued with Momo.
I mean, that's like a background character, at least right now.
That's giving spoilers.
No, she's obviously gonna be part of the harem. She's giving Okarun positive attention.
That is actually also true.
Women giving him attention is like
that was a good
that
bit.
makes them a main character.
That was a good bit when she walked up and she was just like, "Hey, because you don't have the strength to do it yourself, I'll tell her off for you. Stop bullying him." And everybody's so confused. They're just like, "What are you talking about?"
He doesn't have to go anywhere with you. I actually kind of think she's neat. I kind of actually want to go with her and see what she was talking about.
You're right.
Yeah, she's kind of the love of my life.
But
you don't have to go anywhere with her. Actually, I kind of do.
Yeah, we're kind of married, actually.
She's helping me find my balls.
What recommendations do we have? If y'all liked the show, what show would you recommend?
Ooh.
I think
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go first. I've gone first on so many things today. You go first. It's your turn.
Balls. Okay,
Balls.
I guess I can go first. Oh, you're right. I would recommend
So
Mob
true.
Psycho 100.
Okay.
Simply because, not it doesn't have the like space aliens and stuff aspect of it, but it does have the psychic powers and like that sort of stuff. But it's also ultimately, just about finding yourself and finding like people you get along with and improving yourself along the way.
Okay. I respect it. I like it.
Now, I'm going to recommend something that does have space aliens in it. Jujutsu Kaisen. It's all about magical kids that go to school together and they deal with magical monsters, and also apparently they deal with aliens now too.
No, because that's not Jujutsu Kaisen.
It is.
The same
It's
way Boruto
Jujutsu
is
Kaisen.
not Naruto.
It's
The same way
Jujutsu
Boruto is not
Kaisen.
Naruto.
I was gonna say I didn't know that Jujutsu Kaisen was done by Studio Trigger. That's wild.
It's
Also-
called
also
Jujutsu
Matt-
Kaisen like Modulo or some shit. It's still Jujutsu
Also, Matt
Kaisen.
hates Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know. Matt talks a lot about Jujutsu Kaisen for someone that hates it. I think Matt
That's
really
true. Matt
loves
does
it.
talk a lot about Jujutsu Kaisen.
My domain expansion end of podcast.
Whoa.
The main.
Here, I'll save you, buddy. For my
Thanks,
recommendation,
pal.
I'm gonna go with Heavily Delusion or Tengoku Daimakyo. Because once again, you get some school-age children that start dealing with paranormal activity. And this paranormal activity, you're not sure whether these are aliens or yokai or really what they are. And, it's kind of got some grander conspiracy aspects to it.
Sure.
So it's a good time. I like it a lot. Well, I guess to wrap us out, Alex, I know you were making a big deal out of differentiating its 2 seasons. So for season 1, what numbers are we going to throw on this thing?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
They have separate mal entries, so why not?
Cool. All right. So for season 1 of Dandadan, I'm going to give it a even 5 possessions out of 10. Simply because that's not an ending to a series. That's you not having enough budget to complete the whole the whole amount of animation the way that you wanted to do so, and you should have just waited. So you're getting 5 out of me. Full stop.
Okay, Matt, what are you?
Because I can't be bothered to give the rest of my score.
I know we're talking about season 1, but I'm going to include a character from season 2 just for the purposes of the bit. 7 members of the Goon Squad out of 10.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Because
You had to have that girl out of the
7th
kaijo.
person. No, Quinta's
Oh.
the 7th person.
Fair.
Because we have the four kids plus Granny and Turbo Granny, and then Quinta.
Fair.
Fair.
I will give this a kaiju number 8 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Sure glad I didn't go with a 6.
I was gonna say, what does that put us at? Does that put us at a 6 or 7?
Mathematically, a 6.66 repeating, but I'm reasonable and I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
Reasonable indeed.
Now for season 2.
For season 2, oh, this is a
numbers
good one.
Okay.
Check it out.
What are we gonna give this?
Season 2, I'm going to give 8 members of the Goon Squad out of 10, counting the girl from the kaiju suit.
Okay.
I'm proud of you. As for me, I'm gonna give it 8 generations of inbreeding with my family. Out of 10.
Think about all the creepy spa unks that you could have.
Yeah, just long enough for our skin to turn blue, which is scientifically possible.
That's just a lot of colloidal
Avatar?
sulfur intake.
Yeah. And the European nobility needed white face paint because their skin was a fine color.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you put a little colloided silver under your tongue and you have no idea what comes next.
True.
That's true. Probably my sister. Heyo.
Not a joke I would make with two sisters.
As an only child, I'm free to do so.
I guess for myself, for season 2, I'm going to give it 9 cutesy slice of life moments out of 10.
Ooh, mathematically, that still keeps it at an 8. But like this was genuinely a great piece of animation and anime. So like I want to give it the 9.
We'll give it the 8 because season 3 is going to get a 9.
Okay, if season 3 is going to get the 9, then we'll give it the 8.
I think season 3 might honestly get a 10 if we hit the right notes.
Okay.
But I think it's safe to say season 3 will probably get a 9.
Okay. I'm excited for it. Do you think the next show's going to get a 10, or are we going to get with the solid 9 there?
Let me tell you something about the next show. Next week, we're watching Catch Me at the Ballpark because Red October is just around the corner. Philly's got the number 2 seed and a bye week in the NLCS. So here we fucking go. But this is a kind of cutesy slice of life baseball themed anime. Baseball themed in that it takes place in a baseball park.
Okay.
And it is not only going to be a gimmick thing because it is baseball playoffs right about in like 2 or 3 days or whatever, but also it's kind of right up my alley as far as the character designs being cute and the premise of it being very, very light. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's only 12 episodes.
Okay.
All right.
Should be a good time.
Oh, hey, man, I'm going to send you this link. You need to send it to Jacob. Actually, I can just send it to Jacob.
And while you do that, thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our socials, our Patreon. Drop a link in the Discord. Come say hello. Yeah, thank you all very much, and we will catch you next week. Bye-bye.
So catch me at the ball.